Hey guys, are you ready to play some more Skyblock?
Yeah, Donald. It feels like forever since we last played on that world.
I cannot wait to see how well my beans have been coming along.
Why are you so obsessed with those beans, Barack?
Because those beans mean that I get my hands on those oh-so-crunchy cookies.
What are you, the Cookie Monster or something?
What can I say, Donald? I'm an Elmo in the streets, but a Cookie Monster in the sheets.
Barack, that was cringe. If you were any kind of Sesame Street character, then you would definitely be Oscar the Grouch.
No way, Donald. That would definitely be you.
Oh, you would definitely be Oscar, Donald.
No, I would not, Joe. If I was anyone, then I would definitely be Elmo because I'm the main character.
Donald, the only thing that you are the main character of is a disaster movie.
That is exactly what I mean, Joe. I would be an awesome protagonist that would overcome all odds because of how awesome and amazing I am.
That is not what I meant, Donald.
Whatever, guys. Can we just hop onto the realm? I am excited to see the island again.
Yeah, sure, Barack. I am hopping on now.
Oh, wow. It has been so long since we were last on this island. It feels borderline nostalgic being back.
Yeah, I agree, Barack. It feels like forever since we last played Skyblock.
Yeah, Joe? Speaking of which, how are my beans coming along?
They are plump and juicy, Barack. I'm going to harvest them for you now so that we can make some cookies when you get back.
Hell yeah, I cannot wait.
How the hell are you two going to make cookies when we do not even have any wheat?
Oh, well, that is obvious, Donald. We are just going to,
Yeah, he has kind of got us on that one.
Did you guys seriously not think even that far ahead?
What can I say, Donald? The thought of cookies can make a man go tunnel visioned.
Ooh, I get that way too. For me, it is with ice cream, though.
Joe, with the amount of ice cream you eat, I would not be surprised if that tunnel visioning is actually just the symptoms of diabetes finally kicking in.
No way, Donald. These are purely the symptoms of an overwhelming love for all things ice cream. Ice cream could honestly be the love of my life. I think I could write a love song for ice cream. All of this talking about ice cream makes me want some ice cream.
Man is really talking about ice cream like he needs to fill up a minimum word count.
Joe, with all of that talk about ice cream, there is definitely going to be some kind of diabetes in your future.
No way, Donald. My Biden blast will protect me from any kind of diabetes. I can eat as much ice cream as I like without ever having to worry about any of the negatives.
Joe, you sound like just about every American citizen that is trying to justify their second McDonald's order of the day right now.
That is kind of rich coming from you, Donald, don't you think?
Screw you, Joe. I know what you are implying, and no, I am not fat. I'm simply big-boned. Get your facts straight, Joe, and stop spreading fake news.
Wow, you really are starting to sound like Cartman from South Park, Donald.
Hey, screw you, Joe. I am nothing like Cartman. You would never catch me playing World of Warcraft. That game is for nerds.
Is that really the only difference between you and Cartman that you can think of? Maybe Joe has got a point.
Fuck off, Barack. No, he does not. I would never need my mother to do things for me like Cartman does. I would get one of the supermodels that frequent my house to do all of that stuff for me.
And how much are you paying them to do that, Donald?
I'm not paying them anything, Joe. They are simply doing it so that they can be in the presence of someone as awesome and as legendary as myself. You would never understand, Joe, because the only kind of people that ever want to be around you are the care workers that need to be brought in to keep your prehistoric ass from keeling over every 5 seconds.
I do not need any kind of care worker, Donald. My Biden blast provides me with all of the protection that I could ever need. Nothing can ever hurt me.
That is complete bullshit, Joe. I've seen your ass falling over so many times. If your Biden blast truly protects you, then how the fuck are you managing to hurt yourself just about every single time a camera is pointed at you?
My Biden blast is camera shy, Donald. It has never been good at performing while people are watching.
Joe, that sounds like total horseradish. At what point will you just admit that your Biden blast is not real?
It is very real, Donald. Worlds have been ended through the use of this power. I have had to spend my entire life training just so that I can control it. Any misuse of this power could lead to a world-ending event. And I have been tasked with making sure that never happens.
It all sounds really dangerous until somebody starts filming a TikTok of you, Joe. Why would you even bother having to control a power if all you would have to do is record yourself and it would stop working?
It is only camera shy because of the domesticated state that I have left it in after the many years of training I had to undergo within the mountains. If left with someone who does not keep the power within check, then it would not hold back.
Training up in the mountains? What are you, fucking Batman all of a sudden?
No, Donald, Batman does not have any powers. I am more along the lines of Superman or Green Lantern.
A Superman whose kryptonite can be found within my old Nokia brick phone, you mean?
Yes, Donald, exactly that.
What the fuck? Barack, was he like this when he was serving with you?
No, Donald. This whole Biden blast stuff is all recent.
There is no way that he is telling the truth then, right?
I'm telling the truth, Donald, although I would never expect a mortal mind like your own to understand.
A mortal mind? Joe, even if your Biden blast is real, then it does not mean that you are immortal.
Do not worry, Barack. I do not blame you for the lack of understanding of my power. The human mind simply was not built to comprehend things so far beyond their own scope.
Whatever, Joe, I cannot be bothered with this conversation anymore.
All of this dirt that we had gotten from the other island, though, is very nice. Maybe we can even start building a farm at some point soon.
A farm would be really nice, Donald. Maybe then we can stop reenacting the ending of God of War every single time that we can no longer sprint.
Oh, that ending was a banger, though.
Maybe you could try and do an in-real-life performance of it, Donald.
What the fuck does that mean, Joe?
Oh, do not worry, Donald. Your humor just is not developed enough to understand.
I will have you know, Joe, that my humor is actually extremely developed. Some even tell me that my humor is a little too developed. That is, of course, until they realize that it is developed the exact perfect amount. Because, of course, everything I do is always perfect.
Donald, if everything that you do is perfect, then how come you have still never managed to get that wall built?
I had never managed to build the wall because there were forces at play rigging the whole operation against me. My wall would have been great. It would have been beautiful. I will avenge my wall by bringing down the full force of my fury on all who stood in its way.
Donald, literally no one stopped you from building the wall. Just admit that you stopped being bothered to actually try and do it because it was a stupid idea.
Don't you ever dare say that my wall was a stupid idea, Joe. The wall would have been the greatest thing to come out of America within the past 100 years. It definitely would have far surpassed anything that you have managed during your term.
Donald, we all know that the wall was a dumb idea.
It definitely was not a dumb idea, Barack. The wall would have been the thing that would put me in the history books.
You know what helps getting you in the history books, Donald? Well, everyone loves an artist's art more after they are dead.
You see, Joe? This is why you're always going to permanently be the resource bitch.
No way, Donald. I have not touched that cobble gen for this whole session, and there is absolutely no way that I am going to be starting now.
That cobble gen is the only way that you can actually be useful to us, Joe. You have done basically nothing so far.
Yes, I have, Donald. I have,
Sleepy Joe, what are you looking up for? Are you still half asleep or something?
Yeah, I forgot what it was, but I think it was something important. I cannot remember it very well. What the heck was I doing again?
If you are doing something else aside from being the resource bitch of the group, then I will have you goddamn sued, Sleepy Joe. Wake up and remember.
Oh, I think you're waiting for the saplings to fall down coming from the tree leaves. Am I right, Sleepy Joe?
Is that what I'm doing? Oh, right. I want an apple coming from this leaves. I hope they drop some for me.
Oh, goddamn it, Sleepy Joe. I thought that you would possibly be useful again for once. Drink your dementia pills and keep it in mind that you are our goddamn resource bitch. Got that?
What the fuck is wrong with wanting an apple falling from the tree, huh? Shut up or else I would not help you anymore.
Who the hell said I needed your help, Sleepy Joe? I never asked for your goddamn help. And what is it with apples this time? Are you Isaac Newton or something? Waiting for an apple to fall down, discovering something world-changing? Stop dreaming, dumbass.
Whoa, now, Donald, I am sure Joe is incapable of doing that. He can make sense sometimes, but mostly he doesn't LMAO.
Okay, screw you too, Barack. You are not getting any coffee from these beans I have. And rot in hell, Donald. I bet you are just mad because your wall was never finished.
Oh, hell nah. We all know it was goddamn rigged. I would have built that wall within a day and have it as the #1 priority of the nation.
Knowing this now just makes me glad that you weren't the president, Donald. Joe won fair and square, and it was righteous. It would have been a disaster if it was you, haha.
Screw you, Barack. I forgot to add that I would have built walls on both of your goddamn houses so no one would get to see you and hear your damn ugly voices.
Just you try Donald. I would have used the tactical nukes I got from Walmart and send it your way.
This is why you never won the presidential election, Donald. Stay mad, homie.
And this is why your husband never really loved you. I bet he was so tired of going to events with you pretending to be goddamn happy with your ugly ass. I heard he wanted to divorce you 10 times by now.
Shut up, Donald. Take my wife's goddamn name out of your goddamn mouth before I beat the shit out of you.
You cannot bring wives into this, Donald. Just look at you. You cannot even riz a single bitch with your ugly fat-ass orange-looking clown.
Shut up, Sleepy Joe. If you haven't forgotten, I am goddamn Donald Riz Trump. I could riz your wife and husbands within milliseconds if I wanted to, shithead.
Not this made-up crap again. We all know goddamn well you do not have a single riz in you. Just shut up and continue building, Donald. Just progress already.
What the fuck am I doing then, Barack? Clearly you haven't been paying attention all this time. I am halfway there to the next island, and when I get there, you better not lay a goddamn hand on that place.
Watch your mouth, Donald, or I will sue you and lawsuit your goddamn ass to the Minecraft jail right now. You will regret it, Donald.
Oh no, I am so scared right now. The forgetful president is threatening me to the Minecraft prison. Boo-hoo! Shut up, you old fossil, before I lock you up in the museum right now.
Yeah, Sleepy Joe, I do not think the Minecraft prison you are talking about exists. How the heck would you even manage to do that?
I am the goddamn president and everything is possible with my powers. Does it really not exist, Barack? I thought it did.
Sad to say, Sleepy Joe, it really does not. Where the hell did you even get that idea?
I do not know. I forgot, haha. Even if it does not, then I shall just make one instead. Prepare yourself, Donald.
Quit dreaming, dumbass. I bet the people that voted for you is very disappointed to the point that they would dig their own grave and bury themselves.
Yeah, right. Screw you. And what were we talking about again?
Your timing really sucks, Sleepy Joe.
Yeah, haha, just take your dementia pills, Joe, and get back to being the resource bitch, because I am almost done building towards the next island.
I hate doing this job. Barack, can we swap places instead?
No thanks, Sleepy Joe. I have better things to do, and this is much better so that we can ensure you would not mess anything else up.
Agreed, Barack. Just focus on being the resource bitch. Anyways, guys, I reached the next island, and I am claiming it for myself.
You selfish bastard. What island were you building towards again?
Why the hell would I even tell you?
Just tell us, Donald, before we cancel you in goddamn Twitter by reminding your followers that you called Kim Jong on a rocket man.
How the hell did you know about that? Who the heck told you? Fine, I'm on the Birch Tree Island, and you better zip your mouth, Barack.
This is way too funny, Donald. Ha ha. Just when did you have the guts to compete with Kim Jong-un? Calling him a rocket man can definitely cause a war of some sort.
He started it, Joe. It was not my fault. This is mostly what they get when they try to start a fight with the most greatest and humble man alive.
Just keep your mouth shut, Donald, before you say something else that might end up using against you. Just bring us the birch woods and bring some saplings, too.
Fine, Barack. I just finished building a semi-platform for the island I found. This will serve as a reminder that this is mine.
Cobblestones would definitely suit you, Donald, since you look like a goddamn rock with all the ugly-ass wrinkles you have.
What the fuck are you talking about, Sleepy Joe? I do not even have any wrinkles whatsoever, even the slightest bit. Are you blind or something? Haven't you seen me on TV?
Oh, let us not act dumb here, Donald. We all know that you do your goddamn makeup just to make yourself look younger.
Yeah, Donald, I think everyone who ran for president knows that. Just spit it out already. Even Kanye West knows that shit.
For your goddamn information, I do not have makeup on. This is just an inborn genetical beauty. I bet you are just insecure. And Kanye West forfeited when he knew he was going against me. He knew that he did not stand a chance.
You wish that was the reason, Donald, but he really just could not take the sight of your ugly-looking ass face as a candidate of presidency.
Now, I bet Kanye West just hates the idea of both of you being his opponent for the presidential election. Maybe he realized it was not worth it, haha.
No way could that be the reason. In fact, he should have felt blessed enough to be my opponent and took that as it is and left.
I do not think so. Anyways, where are you right now, Donald? Just bring back the supplies.
I am on my way, Barack. And by the way, this is my goods, not ours or any one of you.
Wait, this burns.
What the fuck, Sleepy Joe? Did you just die while gathering cobblestone? Just how dumb are you? Please tell me you did not lose something important.
I was just trying to pick up the cobblestone, but I suddenly took damage, and I cannot remember what I dropped.
God damn it, Sleepy Joe. Do not sleep while gathering blocks for us. This is just one simple job, and you are even failing at this.
Even a kid would be smarter than you, Sleepy Joe. I'm starting to question on why we have you here with us. Do something good for once.
At least a kid would not brag about how smart he is in the national TV or something.
Wait, what are you talking about, Sleepy Joe?
I think we are talking about the cognitive test you took, Donald. The one that you used to convince some of your voters, LMAO.
Oh yeah, you want to play this game, Joe? Screw you, dumbass. I have not forgotten that you did not even want to take the cognitive test because of how dumb you are.
What the fuck are you talking about, Donald? I did not take such test because it would not prove anything to the people. It was just unnecessary.
What do you mean unnecessary? A leader should be smart. And here you are afraid to take a small cognitive test. Just how dumb are you?
A leader is not always required to be smart, Donald. But yeah, Sleepy Joe, would it really hurt you if you took the test?
Screw you guys. If I did take the goddamn cognitive test, then Donald would look so dumb.
Stop making excuses, Sleepy Joe. We all know how low your IQ is. Shut the fuck up before I stuff some ice creams in your goddamn mouth.
Speaking of ice creams, I gotta go and take my daily dose of ice creams right now. I need them badly.
Why do you always have to mention ice cream, Donald? That is the reason why he leaves so early.
It is because I am sick of listening to him barking. Anyways, let us continue next time.
Okay, goodbye, bud.
Goodbye, Barack. See you next time. Make sure to subscribe to our channel, President Multiverse, or I will build a fucking wall around your house as well. Thanks.
Donald, are you threatening people again?
Shut up or I will do